Cowboys Nation. Your like and subscription to this video are essential for us. Please consider it. Thank you for your kindness. Naturally, the offensive line doesn't garner the same spotlight as other positions with the Cowboys, and changes to the offensive front don't attract as much attention as contract discussions involving Prescott, Pollard, Lamb, and Parsons. Yet, it remains a critical unit that ended the season with a clear need for strategic direction in the future. Throughout the season, 4 members of the offensive line were sidelined for at least one game, with tackle Tyrone Smith missing 4. At 33, Smith is a free agent and a likely candidate for replacement on the line. His injuries could make this decision straightforward, yet his top-tier performance when fit keeps him in the conversation as one of the league's best. Additionally, center Tyler Biadasz, who has spent 4 seasons with the Cowboys, is also entering free agency. He is coming off his most impressive season to date. The Cowboys have invested over $80 million in Terrence Steele, who faced challenges in his comeback from a CL surgery. Additionally, they will see backups Josh Ball, who sat out the season due to a hip injury, and Chuma Udoga, both entering free agency. Given the challenges the Dallas Cowboys faced last year in maintaining a solid offensive line, it might have been a mistake to release experienced center and guard Matt Farniok last August during the NFL's 53-man roster reduction. Farniok, however, may get his opportunity for payback, as he's now positioned for a potential appearance in Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas in 2 weeks. The Detroit Lions have recently brought him back on board, securing him a position on their practice squad. Selected by the Cowboys in the 7th round of the 2021 NFL Draft from Nebraska, Farniok displayed potential, contributing in special teams and occasionally on the offensive line. In his rookie season, he participated in 12 games, notching 72 snaps on special teams. During his second season, he appeared in 7 games, including 2 starts as a guard, and demonstrated versatility by playing all 3 interior positions on the offensive line throughout the season. He played a key role in a comprehensive strategy to determine the effectiveness of the backup offensive lineman, a process that extended back to the NFL's organized team activities in May. Regrettably for Farniok, his performance in pass protection during the preseason was lacking, leading the Cowboys to make an unexpected decision by opting for rookie TJ Bass from Oregon. Due to injuries on the line, Bass played an important role, with 137 snaps at left guard and 204 at right guard. He started 2 games first in the Week 3 defeat against Arizona, and then in the Week 18 victory over the Commanders. His performance ratings at Pro Football Focus for the season were modest, a 54.1 overall, 54.9 in pass blocking, and 54.2 in run blocking. Despite not being impressive, these scores marked an improvement compared to Farniok's ratings during his rotational period last year. Farniok received a cumulative rating of 39.1, comprising a 41.7 in run blocking and a 31.4 in pass blocking. Over a span of 3 weeks, he conceded 7 hurries and 13 pressures, leading to a noticeable decrease in his playing time thereafter. Initially, after his release in September, Farniok joined the Bears, remaining on their practice squad for 2 months. In December, the Lions acquired him, only to release him shortly before the playoffs began. However, he has now rejoined the Lions, serving as an emergency option on their practice squad. Prescott has not yet guided Dallas to an NFC championship game, much less a Super Bowl showing. However, a legendary ex-Cowboys quarterback isn't prepared to dismiss his potential just yet. Hall of Fame quarterback Troy Aikman, addressing reporters such as The Athletic's John Machota, reaffirmed his ongoing confidence in Doc. "I still believe in Doc," Aikman stated. "Criticism always persists until you prove yourself. I remember Peyton Manning had similar skepticism during his first 3 years, not securing a playoff victory. Now, in retrospect, it's tough to believe anyone doubted his playoff-winning potential," he concluded. Following yet another letdown in the playoffs, the Dallas Cowboys are now shifting their attention to the upcoming NFL Draft. The Cowboys face a multitude of requirements across their team. They could strengthen their offensive front or opt for younger, cost-effective options at wide receiver. On the defensive end, enhancing the linebacker group is a key focus. Jerry Jones has the chance to notably enhance the team's skill set through both free agency and the NFL draft. In a similar vein, the safety role for the Cowboys is set to be under rigorous examination. In the most recent 2024 NFL mock draft by CBS Sports expert Chris Trapasso, Dallas secures a top safety prospect, Tyler Nuben from Minnesota, for their team. Trapasso notes that Nuben is a versatile safety who can play all three downs. With the Cowboys' strong pass rush abilities, he could evolve into a turnover-producing powerhouse in Dallas. This season, the Cowboys truly excelled on defense, particularly when ahead in the game. This advantage allowed defensive coordinator Dan Quinn to increase pressure using Micah Parsons and the team's robust group of pass rushers. Nuben stands to gain significantly from this strengthened defensive backend. In his last season with the Golden Gophers, Nuben achieved a total of 53 tackles, intercepted 5 passes, and deflected 4 others. Additionally, he contributed with 1 forced fumble and a fumble recovery to his stats. Nuben's adaptability positions him as a likely candidate to climb higher in draft rankings across the league, potentially capturing significant attention in the Cowboys' strategy discussions. Standing at 6'2" and weighing 210 pounds, Nuben is more than just a skilled interceptor with 13 interceptions over his 4 seasons as a starter at Minnesota. His adaptability also makes him a potential formidable force in an NFL secondary. Pro Football Focus recognizes Nuben with an impressive 89.2 overall rating, highlighting his elite 20% rate of forcing incomplete passes. Additionally, he allowed only 6 completions on 20 targets throughout the 2023 college football season. The former offensive tackle from the Dallas Cowboys is making a move to the San Francisco, following a nearly 4-year stint with the NFC East squad. Isaac Aleman, who was an exceptional project for the Cowboys, is now set to bring his talents to the Niners. Although Aleman never took part in a regular season game, he spent multiple years with the Cowboys as a participant in the NFL's International Player Pathway program. On January 23, the Niners declared their acquisition of the 25-year-old through a reserve/futures contract. Some Cowboy supporters might not be familiar with Aleman, given his absence from regular season play. Nevertheless, Dallas dedicated over 3 years to nurturing the versatile player hailing from Monterrey, Mexico. Aleman is now set to advance his career in California. Clearly, he won't be participating in the playoffs due to his reserve/future contract and faces a challenging task to secure a spot on the San Francisco roster. However, the Niners' decision to acquire him indicates their belief in his potential for further development. We value your feedback. Please subscribe and leave your opinion in the comments.